There are no such thing as bad foods.
You probably expect me to refute that. But you know what? He's right. There is no such thing as a bad food. Fast food is definitely designed to increase your telomeres. When you're feeling depressed, and you eat that tub of ice cream, and you feel more depressed, that's not bad at all, right? How about breakfast? Let's not even talk about food, let's talk about time that we eat food. What about depleting your glycogen stores from the day previous? Do we want to do that? Do we want to raise brain-derived neurotropic factor neurogenesis, neuroplasticity, and increase our mitochondrial functioning by 2.1 times? Probably not. I get it. When somebody tells you that food's not bad, you can feel better about eating the bad food. You see the paradox there? Let's assume for the sake of science that there actually is good food and bad food. Have you ever eaten bad food and felt like crap? Have you ever eaten tacos and had to sit on the toilet all day the next day? Probably. If you were like me, then you ate a lot of bad food, and you went to a really bad place. Bad food, bad place. Good food, good place. It's pretty common and easy to understand for anybody that's paying attention, isn't it? So whenever somebody tells you that there's no such thing as a bad food, they're using this logical fallacy called appeal to flattery, which makes you feel better about yourself whenever you're eating these bad foods, because nobody wants to feel bad when they eat the bad foods. You just want to convince yourself that they're good. But you know better, because you feel it in your gut. And you're like, wow, that was really terrible.